Hi, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ryan.
And
welcome to the Tailgate. Today, we got a lot of things going on. Tailgating
Per
wise.
usual.
We have a lot of holidays. There's all kinds of things going on this month. We're tailgating.
Tomorrow's Easter.
Easter? Oh yeah, there's Easter. Today is Bicycle Day. If you're
Today is Bicycle Day.
Bicycle Day fan. There's also another holiday tomorrow. There's what is that one though? The most important one.
On is it Tuesday?
Tuesday, Earth Day.
There's also another thing on Earth Day.
Oh, is that the day that we got together?
In the day we got married?
What?
What? Crazy. So we're also celebrating on Tuesday, April 22nd, the world's most recognized holiday, by the way. We're celebrating our wedding anniversary and our dating anniversary. So 13 years together, 8 years married. Right?
8 years married.
Right?
I think so. I believe.
Think so.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
If we're both cool with it.
So what are we cooking? Because we're tailgating these things.
We're doing a leg of lamb rump section, not the whole leg. We've done a whole leg before. And
we have, but
that was not on this smoke.
We just cooked for the two of us.
But yeah, so we got a lamb leg rump. We have dry brined it like 23 hours and 42 minutes or something like that. I don't know. Almost 24 hours, but it did get completely dry brined. It is a beautiful hunk of lamb. I was at the store a couple of days ago looking for what we were going to do, and I just saw this and it just said, "Bah, make me, bah, smoke me." And
don't be a bad smoker.
Don't be a bad smoker. So I had no choice, because like all the other meats, I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I saw this and I'm like, I know exactly what that's going to go for.
So, smoking this. How are we going to smoke this?
We have the smoker rolling. It's at 198 degrees. We're going for a target temp of 225. It's okay if we get a little bit closer to 240, but we're going to try to keep this one down low.
I'm going to go ahead and check in so that way I can see you guys.
We're going to smoke this bad boy to an internal temp of 130 degrees. Then we're going to be taking it off of the smoker, let it rest for a moment. Then we're going to flip the script and turn our smoker into a grill. And just basically get the heat up, and then we're going to reverse sear this puppy. And then since we got a grill going, we're going to grill up some veggies. I think we got some squash, some zucchini. We'll grill up some tomatoes. There's some nice vine-ripe tomatoes over there.
First things first, we got to focus on this, and I'm excited about the rub that we're going to do on it because it's going to be like black garlic, I think.
I think so.
Did I just take your thunder and just rob you?
No, it's okay, because this was
just excited.
This was like a last-ditch addition right here. We got this.
Black garlic.
I ordered this last night because we were gonna do like a garlic herb rub, and then I was just kind of noodling around on the interwebs, and I was like, wait a minute. And so yeah. Yeah,
so we're gonna do a black garlic paste with a bunch of like herbs and stuff over there. We have a Mediterranean Greek salad that we're going to do where we're adding red quinoa to it.
Yes.
Zucchini, squash, all sorts of stuff that we're doing. Of course, this is going to be a two-part show because while we do want this mid-rare, this is going to take some time on the smoker. So we got to go ahead and get this started. But I do also have to talk about what happened last weekend. Grub Match.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Grub Match where we have someone, a FoodTok TV creator who competes against a challenger, and this challenger was Jen 1960, and it was Trini Cooks that was the FoodTok TV creator that was the challenger. They competed. They had all week to get votes, to get people to vote for them, because they had 1 hour to cook last weekend. They had 1 hour to cook with whatever magic ingredient it was, and the ingredient was legumes. Legumes. The life of the blue legumes. And voting ended today at 10 a.m. Central. And you know, when you go on to Grub Match, it is very difficult to beat a FoodTok TV creator. Of course, our FoodTok TV creator won, and it is just extremely difficult because while Jen has a great fan base, she had a bunch of people voting, she had a bunch of great watch parties. She did the best she could, and it was absolutely incredible. But when it comes to FoodTok TV, like, we already have our own great fan base, so it's just so hard to beat. But
it's hard to beat the house.
Yeah, it's hard to beat. You can't win against the house. You can't. It's you can. It's
but
just
you can't go in there just thinking you're gonna.
Right, but you know, she got a lot of great promo. Like, all of her press was just so good. I'm just so proud of Jen and everything. I think it was Trini got 60% of the votes. There were over 1,200 votes. Okay, guys, like this is hard. This is a lot. So I'm really proud of Jen. I'm really proud of Trini. Both of them did such a great job. But yes, Trini did win. If you are interested in cooking for a grub match competition, let me know. I'm the one to hit up. Oh yeah, no, the Drew is not my sticker. No, no, my sticker is the mustard. And so we've been on here for quite a bit and we haven't even started cooking yet. But we got to work on this lamb here. But you know, huge congratulations to Jen, huge congratulations to Trini. Amazing work. It was so much fun. And then legumes was also such a fun ingredient. I am just really proud of them and everything.
I'll have you know that was my addition to the hat. One of my additions.
Oh yeah, because he helped me draw the ingredients from the hat. Oh my gosh.
Oh, whoa.
So I'm going to be making a paste for this lamb chop here. Lamb leg. Lamb leg. Not chop. Leg of lamb.
Leg of lamb.
Right. And the reason why we kind of rose upon getting black garlic is because black garlic, it's not fermented. A lot of people will call it fermented, but it's not fermented. But it is dry aged. We got to save these for our stock bag. But it's dry aged. And so when you're working with it, it just like, ooh. It's already basically pasty.
It's going to be majestic. And we also have a pineapple, which doesn't even fit any part of our theme.
He got a pineapple on sale.
He wants
me to make a drink with it.
$1.49 for this. Look at it. I mean, seriously.
Okay, listen to this dude math right here. This is dude math. We talk about girl math. We don't talk about dude math.
Big, ripe, $1.49. I'm not passing that up because I know I can lop the top off of this thing, hollow it out, and put booze in it.
Right,
and
so
that's exactly
what I'm talking about
do.
when it comes to guy math is he's so excited that he got that beautiful pineapple on a great sale, and I'm proud of him too, you know, love him for that. But with that, that's when he decides to buy light rum and dark rum, so that way we can make our own painkillers later on with pineapple.
So yeah,
so dude math is, I got a beautiful pineapple for $1.50, so let me go throw $70 at the liquor store.
I didn't throw $70, it was $40. Plus coconut cream, $45.
Plus coconut cream.
Yeah. But it's going to be so worth it though.
Oh yeah. So that's the black garlic that we're working with, and it's going to be like very pasty.
Oh yeah.
Brought the wrong utensil.
Tough.
I should bring. I got to get some.
These are super cute though.
Love the whisk. I don't think this is it.
Yeah, I don't think the whisk is. Maybe like once it gets more like, you know, into a yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an herb paste for sure.
So some people say this is fermented. It's not fermented garlic. It's just dry aged garlic.
I think some mustard in that too, because they're gonna.
Yeah, I did.
And I think we're gonna use some lemon juice and zest.
Yeah, we're gonna add so much stuff to that. So I gotta go ahead and start chopping some herbs. I'm gonna do a bunch of parsley. Ryan's gonna be overseeing the grill, acting like that's a big job. Oh yes, thank y'all so much for joining FoodTok TV. By the way, if you are new to FoodTok TV, we are a group of creators. We do live shows every single day. Ryan's and my show is on Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. We are the Tailgate. We're always tailgating events. We're a little bit more fun during college football season when we're actually like planning games ahead of time, but I actually really love the fact that we have to like make up things to tailgate. Oh, that's the Aldi whole grain mustard. This is the Aldi whole grain mustard. Y'all, take it from the mustard queen. Aldi is a great place to get mustard.
So I picked the right one?
Yes.
Yes. I could have picked any mustard, like literally any mustard you can think of.
Yeah, I have dozens and dozens and dozens of mustards.
Quite the mustard stash.
Yeah, you would expect that from the mustard queen. I'm just chopping up these herbs to make it into this rub that's got to go on top of this lamb.
So what herbs are we putting in this lamb?
Right now I'm starting with parsley because that's a pretty standard one.
Oh man. Lamb bam, thank you ma'am.
Lamb bam, thank you. Love it. Do you think that's chopped enough for the parsley? Do you want to go next with the next herb, or do you want to finish up what I'm doing?
Here, I'll hop in here.
Yeah. He's a better chopper than I am. And plus, I gotta like... What up, Sean? Hello. Too sweet as what our meal is today. We have this beautiful leg of lamb quarter that we're gonna be smoking. And so we're creating some sort of rub to go over the top of this. So our base is gonna be black garlic. We're gonna add a bunch of herbs to it. He's chopping up the parsley. We're gonna add some olive oil, mustard, of course, and herbs.
And the herbs.
And you know, some of our other herbs we have, I had to pull from our garden. Do have some oregano that we pulled from the garden. Which, y'all, oregano is one of those herbs that we have that just keeps coming back in our garden every year without us having to do anything.
I love it.
Another one of our garden herbs that keep coming back every year without our permission, but we're totally okay with it, is thyme. And so we got a bunch of time for this as well.
Oh, we got all the time in the world.
All the time in the world. Oh, you just took it and ran.
Yeah, I did. Nice oregano. This is parsley, and you are... Oh, man. Dude, our garden was so good to us.
It was good to us.
Put that oregano in there. I'm going to wait till you get...
Hey, lovely says hello. Sean says, I thought tomorrow was for chopping up herbs.
Ah.
I'm not going to explain the joke. Either you get it or you don't. Because, you know, Easter is a very herby holiday, right?
It's very herby, yes.
Yeah. Got oregano. Which the stems are pretty soft on this oregano.
Yeah,
so
these
like
aren't,
it
this
wouldn't
is not
have
a
been
woody oregano.
It's not a woody oregano, so we could have left the stems in here, but yeah. I'm already here.
Right.
Because it takes two people to chop herbs.
It does.
Especially when you're celebrating your 8th wedding anniversary soon. You got to do everything holding hands.
That is the crucial part here.
13 years together. I still feel like I'm 13 years old.
Yeah, right? Still act like it too.
Thanks. And then I also got the thyme from yard, which I don't think that really needs to be chopped. I just need to get it off the woody stem.
Yeah. That was very easy.
So there's this one tool that I was looking at for like a kitchen thing where it was like just like a little hole that you can just like pull the herbs through and it would pull it off. And you know, great in theory. You can also use like a strainer or something whenever you're doing this. But I didn't buy the product, even though at the time I really wanted it, just because they called it an herb stripper.
Herb stripper.
Yeah, but my dad's name is Herb.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, I don't want to look at an item and be like, oh, my dad's stripping?
Yeah, no, I don't either.
My dad would want me to let you guys know that he is a good church-loving man.
Yes.
Not a
He
stripper.
definitely would.
Celebrating 36 on the 22nd? Oh, the 22nd is our anniversary!
Yeah, all right.
Most worldwide celebrated holiday.
The best day.
Yes.
The best day ever. Congratulations on 36.
Yeah, dude. I thought 13 was a bit. They got us 3 times over.
Literally, almost. Sort of.
39 would be 3 times.
Math is hard.
It is hard.
So in goes our oregano and...
Oh, and then we have
Taylor
mint and tarragon.
Oh, we have mint and tarragon. We're not going to use mint on the rub, are we?
I don't think so. We'll use mint later. Do you want to use tarragon on the rub?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Tarragon and then oregano. Let's see. Tarragon.
Yeah, maybe taste it. Maybe put a little dab of the black garlic or something in your mouth and see if those make your taste buds sing. Or if we should...
Okay.
They're singing?
Tarragon, oregano. It'll give it a little bit of a licoricey or Hennessy vibe here into that.
That should be enough, or maybe just one more.
I think a little bit more, yeah.
It's beautiful things that I got.
There we go.
Yes, it does take 2 people to do this.
Don't let it blow away because then it would be tarragon with the wind.
Tarragon with the wind. Trini Cooks is in here. Hello. She just won our grub match from last weekend. We were just talking about that.
The Trine Machine.
The Trine Machine. Reminds me of my cheerleading days back when I was a middle school cheerleader, where because our colors were green and gold, and it was like, the green machine is coming through, so look out, we're after you.
My high school was green and gold.
What were your cheerleader chants? He doesn't know.
I don't know.
This is a tip that I learned from Benjamin's Kitchen, who is also a creator on FoodTokTV, to always have like a little mug with some tasting spoons and some sampling spoons so you're not always running back.
And we're gonna, oh yeah.
What are we gonna do? What do you think?
I don't know. I really have no idea.
I think this might be a hand mashing thing.
Are we gonna put some
Salt, pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about your salt, babe.
Oh, I got salt. Oh, I have this in my salt box here. I have some old boring old kosher salt, but I also just got some Celtic sea salt, which is very nice, and it's kind of moist and clumpy, and it looks like it just got harvested from the sea, so that's really exciting, and it's really good, and it's very rich in minerals too. Kind of almost kind of like a gray color. Is that it? Are we gonna put some regular garlic in there too?
I don't think so.
Don't think so?
This is plenty garlicky enough.
So a little bit of oil.
Yeah, we need some olive oil, something to thin it out for sure.
I'll here.
But right now I'm just smushing the black garlic, because this is the black garlic rub that with all those herbs that we just chopped that we're gonna put on our lamb leg.
I'm gonna use the one with the drizzler because I don't want to add too much here. And I think we're gonna need some lemon zest in there.
Yes. But remember, all of this has to cover this entire leg of lamb.
Yeah. We're gonna build.
We gotta build.
Gotta build.
See how he's zesting with it facing upwards? That way he can see the zest that he has and then only dump the appropriate amount?
Yes, and also see where I'm at on the lemon so I don't get through the pith.
The pith.
I don't want to get...
When you're grating the lemon, once you get to that white part's super bitter.
Yeah, we just want to take... Hey there, Wasper.
Hey, Wasp. I'm not scared of you. You're scared of me. Alright. Maybe just a little bit more oil?
Yeah, I'll hook you up here.
Okay.
But I want to get some more zest here on this. Something to brighten it up just a little bit.
Yes, and y'all, this leg of lamb was dry brined in a refrigerator about 24 hours before we started this. We had it dry with paper towels, put it on this cooling rack, we salted it, and we kept it in the fridge overnight like this.
And these are seedless lemons, so we can... Oh!
Getting everywhere, babe.
That one's a squirter.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. And while it doesn't...
Is it getting there? Is that where you're
I think this is it.
Alright, that's delectable. Should we add just a little more oil and...
Just a little bit more,
vinegar?
just so we get
Just
some
so we
more,
get a little
like,
more.
carryover. And not vinegar, but lemon juice. Or vinegar if
Did I
you
say
want.
vinegar? No.
You said vinegar.
Okay. Yeah, no. I mean, maybe, but no.
No, not this time.
Grab all this lemon juice.
Y'all, if you can get some black garlic, it is just such a decadent way to use garlic.
It really is. It's excessive. All right, I think that.
And black garlic is not fermented; it is dry aged. You can make black garlic yourself, but honestly, you are better off buying it. Take it from me, you are better off buying it.
Oh man, yes. Oh, look at. We're not even going to bother rubbing the bottom of it, so we don't lose any of this beautiful.
Yeah, and the bottom is the fat cap.
Yeah, the bottom. We put the fat cap on the bottom, and that's going to go down on our grill over here.
Yeah. There is debate in the smoking grilling community where, you know, should fat cap be on the bottom, should it be on top? Some people think it should be on top, so that way like the fat drizzles down to the bottom. We think it needs to be in the bottom.
It's whatever resonates with you.
Whatever resonates with you. Every smoker is different.
It's going to be better if you're into it. So like whatever you're all about, that's going to make your food the best. Look at that. Action on these little sides over here.
Oh, yeah. Black garlic. This.
Black garlic, if you please.
Black garlic in that little boy's smile. Black Velvet is my karaoke song. That's why this is funny. But black garlic.
There are videos of that out there in the FoodTok realm.
There are videos of this in the FoodTok realm.
Man, this is all coming together nicely because our smoker is at 223 degrees right now, so it's like it's all coming together again.
All right, I think this is the perfect amount.
I'm gonna grab the temperature probe.
Yes, and with the like of lamb, we can actually cook this to a mid-rare temperature, so that's kind of what we're going for. If you like it a bit more well, it's going to take a bit more time to cook that. I think one thing I read online, if you're looking for more of a well, it's going to be closer to 3 to 4 hours. We're just looking for a couple hours here. Maybe 1 or 2, just for the smoke, because we do like that mid-rare, but... I am so excited. That black garlic. I think I got black garlic on my face. But we are not wearing our aprons today because we're wearing tie-dye shirts, because when we got married, our theme of our wedding was tie-dye. Like, I tie-dyed my veil. I really wanted to tie-dye my wedding dress, but I couldn't figure out what the clothing was, like what the fabric was for that, so I did not. So Ryan's gonna get back over here to put this there.
And then we're going to probe this puppy.
Probe that puppy.
This lamb puppy. Alright, so there is some bone there. We don't want that. Stay away from that bone.
You know what? I started to do this.
Hit it in the middle here. Thickest portion. I like that placement.
Sorry, I'm moving on to the next thing, but I am really intrigued with this lamb. You say you had to probe, seriously? Sean says make sure to moisten the bottom. Oh, don't worry, the bottom is the fat cap, so it's very fatty.
Yeah, the bottom is the fat cap. That's why I prefer to put the fat cap down, because it kind of lubricates the grill, and I don't think that the meat gets anything extra from a fat cap being on the top with any kind of basting effect. That's my 2 cents on it. I'm gonna give my hands a quick wash, and then I'm going to
before you touch the raw meat to put on.
I'm going to put on some gloves, but I got this sticky.
All right, go.
Black garlic stuff on.
It's okay. Sticky black garlic stuff.
I don't like being sticky.
So while he's working on that, we're about to get that on the smoker, but one of my favorite things to make is, whenever we're doing these sort of things, is I love a good tzatziki sauce. And we're kind of going Greek with this, so tzatziki is where I am at. I have this on my grater, skin and all. I go for the mini Persian cucumbers or the English cucumber with this. The other cucumbers, like your standard cucumbers, are going to have too thick of a skin to do this. Oh yeah. Watch your fingers. And what I'm doing over here is I have this over a strainer that's gonna be over a bowl, and I'm gonna be salting this, and that's gonna release all the moisture from the cucumber, so that way when we make our tzatziki sauce, it's just gonna be that much more cucumbery. Because if we didn't salt it and let it strain, then a lot of the cucumber would be affected by water, and so it would just be like a watery, not a necessary step, but I got time because that's gonna be smoking for a bit. Y'all, it is beautiful out here right now. Not really a whole ton of clouds in the sky. We were wondering if we were gonna cook outside today or if we're gonna cook inside. And we decided on the outside when we saw that there was 0 chance for rain. But it is hot out here, y'all. I was not expecting spring to spring so soon. Let me know where you're at and what your weather is like and whether you're sweating like we are in Nashville. Though there is a nice breeze that comes in. Look at how much this skin is just grating. I love it.
It is 76 and cloudy.
Oh, thanks to the heart.
And muggy yet breezy.
76, cloudy, muggy, yet breezy.
Sounds like Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee weather for you. Or what's the other joke? It's like, if you don't like it now, just wait a day.
It's so true though.
Yeah, it's true, but it's annoying.
It's so annoying though. All right, so our lamb is ready to smoke over here. Yes, and it right there. All right.
Here, I gotta bring you guys. Ah, that's our neighbor's house.
Action. And we're gonna want to route my cables right here. And yes, I did replace. If you were here with us last week and everything, the gasket was falling off the grill over here. I did replace the gasket this week.
And it was super easy. It was like a sticker you put on.
Yep. There we go. And I'm gonna knock the airflow down just a teeny tiny bit there. We just introduced a brush of oxygen in there. Well, like 20-something% oxygen, mostly nitrogen, some other gases we let in there. But the important thing is the oxygen we let in when we opened up the grill is going to cause the fire. It's going to feed the fire a little bit. It's going to cause it to heat up a little more. So I always like to try to counteract that a little bit by just knocking that little flap open. And I don't have it open very much. I mean, just a tiny sliver. I think the widest part of it is no more than 3/16 of an inch. Maybe less. Anyways, we'll get this out of the way.
All right, and then we will bring you guys back over to me since I'm actually doing something, not just staring at a grill. I joke with Ryan all the time about how he's not doing anything, but like he really is watching the temperatures of the grill and like watching it fluctuate. He tells me. I choose to leave him here. Oh yes, grating the rest of the cucumber, skin and all, for our tzatziki that we're making. Ah yes. Don't want to get your fingers, watch out. There we go. Bing bop boom boom boop bop bam. Gonna make the best tzatziki you'd understand. I don't know. I'm not. That's on me. So already just since grating this, you can see how much water I've lost here. And just by adding a little bit of salt, and of course Ryan's the Celtic salt that he's really excited about from the Celtic Sea. He's way more excited about the salt than I am. But I'm just gonna give that a toss, and that's gonna help release the moisture. Is that way all the cucumber that ends up in our tzatziki is gonna be extremely cucumbery. So much liquid. Already so much. But I got other stuff going on, so I can do this as well. Ryan, what you doing? I'm gonna check the comments because I do have you guys on my phone right here, so that way I can read.
I'm putting the pan in the dishwasher.
Oh, what a good husband. But so right now we have this smoked rack of lamb, or not rack of lamb. Why did I say rack of lamb? Leg of lamb. It's a quartered leg of lamb that we did. We did a rub with black garlic, a bunch of herbs, some lemon juice, and olive oil. That's on there. I just started grating my cucumber for our tzatziki right here. And we are going to be making a Mediterranean Greek salad here with quinoa. And so I may as well go ahead and start chopping up some of our other veggies that are going on the salad.
Should we get our quinoa started?
Yes, we should. But I need to clean our station because it's very herby and black garlicky. All right. Clean the station.
Perfect.
219.
219.
Word.
Oh, I gotta plug that lamb probe into my little thermometer. And our lamb is at 42 degrees. So yeah, I'm gonna be standing here and looking at this a lot. So we're gonna take this lamb, if you're just joining in, or you didn't catch us when we said it, we're gonna take this lamb up to 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and once it reaches 130 degrees, we're going to take it off of the. Is that all of the water, or is that's only a cup? Right?
It's just regular water. Not olive water. Silly goose. No, the thing is, we have 1 cup of quinoa that we've already rinsed off here. Our little pot here does measure 2 cups. And so what I'm doing, I just added some hot water to that. That is not an ingredient in there.
That's 2 cups or 1 cup?
I didn't measure the water. But I have the measurement over here because another one of the ingredients that we're adding is wine to it.
Oh, because it's got the measurements. Okay.
Yes, it's got.
I'm confused.
Baby, it's okay. I got you.
See, this is why I'm only just looking at the.
Yeah, this is why his main job
I'm the numbers guy.
is watching the grill.
The bean counter. The legume counter.
Ladies, y'all know that even though your man is a good griller, he depends on you for the rest of the cooking.
Yeah.
Doing a little chicken bouillon.
Ooh, chicken bouillon.
That's why I needed the hot water.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, and a lot of times whenever we do these lives where we're outside, we'll bring the big old cooktop out here to cook, but this is the only thing we're cooking on the stovetop. And it's like, why? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we don't need to take up room for all these precious ingredients.
Right.
Over here. But anyways, as I was saying before, we're going to take the lamb up to 130 degrees internal temp. Then we're going to pull it, and we're going to let it rest for a little bit while we take the grill. We'll pull the smoking stone or the lava stone out of the grill, and then we'll get the fire up to a hot sear temp. Then we'll put that thing back on there and reverse sear it, aiming for a medium rare, probably less even.
Hoping for
no
it.
more than medium rare. We cannot go over medium rare.
I'm just gonna put this on the stove real quick. Oh, with the lid.
Lamb.
But all I did was put in here water, chicken bouillon, and wine.
Lamb is pretty lean, and anything over medium rare is going to cause it to dry out. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be the lamb that we want. So we're not going to go over medium rare. What temp? What finish temp are we shooting for on that?
Didn't we say we were pulling at 130?
We're pulling at 130. So that the carryover,
So like
the
140,
carryover will probably,
145.
yeah, the carryover on that will probably take us up to about 135 as it rests and we get the grill going. But then it's probably going to hang around there, and then we're going to sear it and probably pull it around 140 so that we can hopefully hit a target temperature of 145 degrees on it. That would be ideal for medium rare, correct?
Correct.
And since it's let's see, it's still hanging out. 220 degrees on the smoker here, 42 degrees on our lamb. Right there. Just a tad, tiny, like a hair, like a literal hair.
Hey Susie, welcome in. Another new person for FoodTok TV, which if you're unfamiliar with FoodTok TV, welcome in. We do live cooking shows on the daily, Monday through Friday. We have multiple shows throughout the day. This is Saturday, so this is our tailgate, which is, we're multiple shows anyway, because we are doing a smoking thing. We're gonna have to come back later to finish up. But right now we're prepping after we put that leg of lamb on there. And I'm just chopping up these olives for the future salad.
Yep, we're getting all our ingredients prepped. In part 2, that's when we'll be pulling off the lamb and reverse searing it. And then we're going to be searing up, excuse me, sorry. We're going to be grilling up a bunch of veggies as well while we got the grill going. But we're using it as a smoker right now, and then we're going to turn it into a grill essentially. So.
Right, so we also have some zucchini and squash.
And also we're using, if you're curious, we're using pecan wood.
Pecan wood, for y'all not from Georgia.
With lump charcoal, oak and hickory lump charcoal, and pecan wood to smoke this puppy here. Could have used a little apple wood in it too, but I've been using apple wood a lot, and I just kind of wanted some pecan.
What up? Benjamin's Kitchen is in here. He is a FoodTok TV creator. He is on Thursdays at noon Central. Y'all should check him out. His technical skill is amazing. He also does a building kitchen confidence course where you can be one of his students, and he'll teach you like the correct way to do so many different things. He has so many different videos and has been putting a lot of work into that, and it's an awesome membership, so definitely check him out. But he was the host of Grub Match. He is a FoodTok TV staple here. So y'all, yeah, Thursday's the Thunder is in the house. Thank you for being here, Benjamin. I'm just kind of like slowly chopping these veggies up because we got this quartered leg of lamb on the smoker. Got all the time in the world. Not all the time in the world. We're shooting for a mid-rare for it. So we're thinking maybe an hour or so.
Yeah, I think between 1 and 2 hours, I'm thinking.
But whenever we're smoking, we have these probes. Like one of the probes was stuck into the meat, and then another one's on the grill, so we can keep an eye on the grill temperature and the temperature of the meat. And so we can see the temperature of the meat when we're ready to pull. Which, like, they're lifesavers. Because when you're smoking, you know, you're spending so much time over here, it's hard to guess. What's up? What's up? We do have plenty of other olives, so I don't need just the black olives. I think I'm gonna make a little olive medley for our Greek salad dish that we're doing. So, done with the black olives. Benjamin, I was just talking about you too, because I always have my mug of the taster spoons slash, I also call them my mustard spoons for when I need to scoop out mustard for something.
I might just add an impromptu recipe.
Oh no, Ryan, are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ryan says he wants to throw an impromptu recipe. I don't know what that means.
It's
but...
gonna be in part 2.
Oh, that's not very impromptu, because I was expecting you to just like shove me to the side and be like, yo,
whomp, my turn.
my turn.
I will eat one of these Castle Patano olives.
Oh, dude.
So buttery. It's you in the fields. Plenty of them.
Which, like, dude, I had this Greek Chardonnay one time where it was like they made the Chardonnay from the olives, and it was just like the butteriest Chardonnay I'd ever had.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Because it was like you're drinking it, and it's like, why does it taste like butter? But they're not putting butter in it.
Olive
And it was the
wine.
olive wine.
Oh, olive wine. That sounds delectable.
They also make olive vodka.
Just a little bit here. Yeah, I'm shooting for between 225 and 240 here on my smoke temp.
Which, y'all, I am curious, do you love olives or hate them? Because olives are definitely one of those, you either love them or you hate them. I used to be a hater. I used to be a hater.
Used to be a hater.
I used to be a hater. And the thing is that once I started trying these, like, these type of olives, the Castle
Vetrano.
Yeah. But once I started trying those and like different types of olives, the Kalamata olives, like
Kalamatas. Ooh, and we have some of those too.
yeah, it's like
Yes.
once I started seeing like richer and better varieties, game changer.
The olives are greener on the other side of the brine. Not always. These are kind of purple or burgundy.
Yeah, they're kind of like mauve.
Mauve.
Yeah, I'm basically making an olive salad
For
thing
our
later.
bigger
Wow.
salad.
for our bigger salad later.
Olive salad for a
But
bigger
I'm
salad.
basically getting to just eat olives while we sit around and wait for the lamb to cook.
Yeah. So what we got going on here? We have.
Yeah, Benjamin says he loves olives, but not the black canned olives.
Oh man, that is. Look at that. Oh man, this smells so good. I love cucumbers too. So.
Oh yeah, that's the cucumbers that I
So
grated.
That's a lot of juice there that is leaching out of those cucumbers. It's like, Benjamin, what should we use this cucumber
It's slightly
liquid for?
salted, so.
Yeah, but Benjamin's great at repurposing things.
He loves scrappy cooking, just like I
Scrappy
do.
cooking. Yeah, scrappy cooking. And,
I think we could make that into a cocktail somehow.
Oh, ooh.
Because I know that's
Ooh.
probably what Benjamin would say.
I need to let me get on here so I can see what Benjamin would say.
So the Kalamata olives. Yeah, Benjamin definitely has bougie taste because he likes mustard but not yellow mustard. He likes olives but not the black olives. He's a bougie man. Bougie on a budget is what he says.
Bougie on a budget.
Yeah.
Bougie on a bougie.
Bougie on a bougie. Bougie on a bougie. Love that.
Susie asked, have we had garlic olives?
Oh, like the garlic stuffed olives? I've never
Yes.
bought them that way. I've also never made them that way. Man.
I think I've bought the garlic ones. I know I've had them before, so I must have bought them.
Oh God. So I was a professional bartender for about 15 years, and one of my least favorite phrases in the English language is blue cheese stuffed olives. Because the bar I worked at, we didn't have those prepped, and it wasn't ordered enough to like have it be prepped. So when people order blue cheese stuffed olives, because they knew we had blue cheese on the menu, we'd have to go to the kitchen, get an order of blue cheese, like come in, like put on gloves, like stuff the olives with blue cheese. But apparently it made the best martini. Apparently.
Adina says blue cheese stuffed olives, yummy.
Exactly. Like people love them, and like the ones that are fans of them are like diehard fans of them. But like when I'm in the weeds, that's like my least favorite.
You go out there and cram some blue cheese into some olives. Did you see that video of the dude that like he dropped a blue cheese crumble in his car when he was eating a salad?
I showed you that
Okay,
video.
yeah, you must have.
I did. Because what happened was this dude was eating a salad in his car, and there was blue cheese crumble on it, and it dropped into his car, like it spilled into the floor or whatever.
He's like, oh, I'll get that later, and he forgot to
I'll
get
get
it.
that later.
And he left, and the next morning the next day he had come out,
And it had spored.
His whole entire car was covered with like a fuzzy blue network of mycelium. Like it was wild. Like how
it was enough to send me into a panic attack. It wasn't my car.
It was like a auto detailer's nightmare. Oh.
Yeah, like at that point the car's totaled.
Yeah. Right. Like the chick with the paint. That one was total.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you can detail out like the penicillin growth in the car. Like that can be killed. As a matter of fact, if you do have any kind of like mildew thing on your car, you like it's going to attack the organic surfaces like leather, anything you touch with your hands, the oils in your skin. That's what it's going to feed off of. You can take a 50-50 mixture of 91% rubbing alcohol and distilled water, put it in a spray bottle, spray it on there, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then wipe it down, and that will kill all of those mold spores. You could do that for things that aren't the car either, but the alcohol and distilled water mix is safe for your leathers and the surfaces, the materials that they use inside of your car. I should know because I work in a large concrete warehouse, and we store some of our collectible cars in there, and they will from time to time get that kind of condition in them, like a mildew thing, not a blue cheese thing, but yeah. So that's what I do to kill the mold off, and it's very effective for that. Not on the topic of food, but there you go. I hear ice going on. I think Taylor is very serious about making this into a cocktail. We only have one taster spoon out here today, but I do want to taste this cucumber liquid. Oh man, oh, that's so good.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Which salt did you use for this?
Celtic Dove.
Oh, okay. So she used the Celtic salt to drain these. Man, finely shredded cucumbers here, and it was very effective. Pretty impressed with that.
Got some white rum here.
So if you're smoking, from my experience smoking, and I've been smoking meats as long as I could have meats and anything to smoke them on. I've smoked a fillet inside of a coffee can before.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, inside of.
I heard that story.
Inside of a
What?
Folgers can.
No.
Yep.
How do you have money for a fillet? And then put it.
It was a I had like an old Weber kettle grill and like grill type thing, but it was really leaky and it wasn't great for a smoker. So I made a rig for it out of coffee can with yeah.
No.
Yeah, but then I thought more smoke was better, but more smoke. You don't want this thing rolling like a freight train.
I hate these shakers. I prefer the what is it? This is Boston. I prefer the cobbler.
You don't like the Boston shaker?
I always get those names confused, so I'm hoping I'm right. But one is the Boston, one is the cobbler, and this is like typically one that like home, bartenders use. But it's just messy and it doesn't look as cool as when I like do the pint glass over the top. But
oh yeah, I like the pint glass thing too. And it is really messy, especially if you're doing something very sweet in it. So what did you use in there? Oh, whipping out the ginger. Oh, I was hoping ginger beer would make an appearance today.
So light rum, the cucumber that it is salted, the cucumber liquid that was in there that is slightly salted. I added lemon juice and ginger beer. Have not tried anything.
And what do you call it?
something about tomorrow being 420. I don't know. Also, Easter.
Okay.
I don't know. Anybody have any good ideas for a
Yeah.
drink name?
Does anybody have a name for this drink? That is delectable.
I was not expecting that to be so
That
good.
is amazing.
The ginger beer makes
Ginger
it.
beer makes it. The ginger beer and that cucumber brine.
And I like to shake it, even
Wow.
though there is carbonation on there and I couldn't shake the carbonation. I did choose to still shake the drink just because when there's acidity in a cocktail, like once you shake it with the ice, it just activates the best parts of the citrus.
I don't even know any drink recipes because I have a beautiful bartender wife.
Hi.
What more could you ask for? But yes, that
This
that
tastes
consisted
like
of this cucumber brine, which we use the Celtic sea salt to express the liquid out of our shredded or grated cucumbers over here that we're going to be
because
using
we're
in our
making
tzatziki. At the same time.
And so that way when we make the tzatziki will be less watery because, you know, we drained all the water out of it, but now we're drinking the water out of it.
Dude, this is great. This is wonderful. It's very refreshing. It's very springy too. Look at it. It's like a spring green, I guess. Anyways, what I was saying.
Maria
about
Mull
the smoker-
says that Celtic sea salt is awesome. She uses it all the time when she's dehydrated.
It's so good. It's so good. That is a great use for it too, because you do need salt in your
Cucumber
system to
bomb
absorb
is
water.
what this is called.
Cucumber what?
Yeah, the voters have said it's called the cucumber bomb.
Cucumber bomb. All
Or-
right. So-
Cucumber bomb, but like cucahito.
If you
but
can see the-
cucumber bomb.
What I was talking about earlier with the smoke and the whole spiel about the coffee can. If you can see the smoke that's coming out of here, it's a very thin, wispy, like you can
barely
I
see
can
it.
just
Even if I
barely
brought
see
you
that there's
closer,
smoke.
you could barely
Right,
see
like
it.
I gotta kind of sometimes get down. And that's the smoke you want.
Get
You don't
down.
want this thing rolling like a freight train because then your meat's gonna be bitter and acrid. Like you don't want too much smoke on it, especially on a long smoke. Shorter smokes can handle a little bit more smoke content coming out of here, but on a longer smoke, you don't want anything more than this because you're in it for like 12 to 14 hours on a lot of those smokes. So you're not trying to dump it. You're not trying to
Dude, our comment section is hilarious.
roll it.
Our comment section. What
Which
was
one?
it? Sean said, everything I combine with alcohol turns into a bad decision.
Yeah, it can.
But yeah, no.
It can escalate quite quickly.
Use your cucumber water for good.
Yes. Oh, and we got even more. Oh man, I think the Celtic salt really works like better. Like
Yeah, it's not like super
we don't
salty.
usually get that much liquid out of these. Like we really don't. And we're trying to pull a lot of the water content out of these shredded cucumbers for our tzatziki, so we don't make our tzatziki too watery. If that makes sense.
Right, which, we only have time for like a short little more thing. Should I just go ahead and throw the tzatziki together so that way it has time to like...
I think so. It needs time to for the
meld.
flavors to meld.
Which anytime you're making a condiment, you want the flavors to just meld and spend all the time. So whenever you're creating stuff, it's often better to start with the condiment so that way it has all the time in the world with the fridge. So I'm just gonna make it in here.
Be safe.
Use a condiment. All right.
It's springtime.
So this is like 6 Persian cucumbers, maybe 5 or 6 Persian cucumbers
Nice.
in here. Oh, that was part of the skin that didn't get. Should I throw all of this or should I throw half of it in here? What do you think? And do you want to cut me another lemon?
I do want to cut you another lemon. I think we need some zest as well, right?
Yes.
So I can zest you another lemon. I'll chop you another lemon. And this is a good one. That's a good one. That's a juicy one right there. Okay. So I'm gonna save these lemon rinds.
Oh, we got to do our spent lemon syrup.
Oh, we have spent lemon syrup. Okay. I also like to use them to.
So throw our used lemons in a container.
Okay.
We'll show them spent lemon syrup later.
I forgot about the spent lemon syrup, but we did this a couple of weeks ago, was it?
Yes,
I think the
I
spent
did
lemon
not
syrup.
forget the spent lemon syrup.
I like to save them also, and I'll use some kosher salt on the cutting board, the chopping block, and the lemon rind. The kosher salt is an abrasive, and it does a great job of cleaning.
So essentially what we did, hold on, I gotta grab the sugar.
Where's that microphone? Here it is. All right, so
Grab the sugar.
Tay's getting some sugar in there.
So basically with the spent lemon syrup, you use whatever lemons are spent. You know, there's nothing left of those lemons. We took, you know, we zested them, we juiced them, they're done.
You done?
You're done.
You done lemons?
So I have them in this container and I'm just gonna pour some sugar over the top of it. Oh, that's some clumpy sugar. But we're just gonna coat that in sugar. We can add more lemons to it as we cook throughout it. But then we're just gonna like close the lid on it and we're gonna keep shaking it and just keep it in our fridge. We started the process for one of these a couple of weeks ago, and that is lemon simple syrup. So yeah, you can make treasure out of any trash.
Yes. You'd be surprised at how much you can repurpose the things that you're throwing away.
Right. Oh, did we decide on all of it or like half?
I think all of it. That's a lot of cucumber. You put 6 cucumbers in it, so.
All of it.
All of it. The whole, all of it.
All of it.
All of it. All of it. All of it.
And then we gotta salt and pepper this, and then maybe a little bit of
I have
garlic.
some lemon here to use as you need. And our smoker's sitting around 223 degrees. The lamb has, it started at 42 degrees. It's come up to 51 degrees right now. And we're shooting for an internal temp of 130 before we pull it. And we're gonna pull it, let it rest, rip the Band-Aid off, and turn this puppy into a grill and sear it at a very high temperature until it hits about 140 degrees, and then we're going to pull it off, hoping for a target temperature of 145. And it's just things that we love to do around here. Also things we love to do around here.
You don't want to go too hard with the grated garlic. You don't want the garlic to like take over completely.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
You can always add more, but you can't add less.
Some of the Celtic
It's mathematically impossible. I don't know if that's true.
All right, and so now we need to taste and adjust to see how our tzatziki works. Taste and adjust, and it's just us, so we can stick our fingers in it.
That's good.
I think it will be better once it sits. I don't think there's anything more we can add to it.
Black pepper?
Sure.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little. We don't want to overpower.
Just a little to season.
But like, as we taste it, we know the flavor could be better, but there's nothing we can add to it. So the only thing that's gonna fix it is time.
No time. Don't add any time to it.
No. T-I-M-E.
Oh,
Not the
timey.
time.
Time. Yeah, so we're gonna let that, and the flavors are gonna melt. We're gonna let that set in the refrigerator, and the flavors are gonna meld, and it's gonna turn into, I think, a very, very beautiful.
Hot Potato said that they've been composting their lemons.
Do we want to put a little bit of mint in the tzatziki?
Oh. Probably. Which we got mint because it was on sale.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. Don't grow it in your garden unless you are prepared for an infestation.
Unless you just want an exclusive mint garden.
Keep it in like, right, like keep it in potted plants and stuff.
Yeah. It will.
And you think, man, there's no way I'm gonna have too much mint. You're wrong.
It will spread like wildfire.
You are wrong. So I just roll it up and now I'm slicing. I'm using the tiny knife for some weird reason. Mint would have been great in that cucumber drink. Dang it.
Well,
Next time.
here. Hold on a second. I'll hook you up, boo. I got you, boo. I'm gonna take it and
Yes, because if you're activating herbs like that, just smacking it will release those oils.
I could have spanked it. Okay, I'll rub yours and I'll spank mine.
Okay, Ryan.
Yes. Oh yeah. Just give it another one. There we go.
Okay.
It's a little prettier when you spank it.
Added just a little bit of mint on here. So we're celebrating our anniversary this week. Of course, we're gross.
And that's gonna be good. I'm not getting a lot of mint, which is good because it's gonna come through as it says in the flavors meld.
I did not put very much. I put like 3 or 4 leaves
on the nose.
Yeah.
After you spank it, it's just so nice on the nose. It releases those like oils, the essential oils.
It releases the juices.
It releases the juices.
All right, guys. And you know, even if you don't all the way use your lemon, you can still use it in your spent lemon syrup. Y'all, I am super proud of this spent lemon syrup. It's like, man, just another thing I can throw away. Not. So, Ren, I think we got to wrap up this first live because the part 2 is where we actually throw this meal together.
Yes.
And actually make a meal of it.
Give me one second. I'm gonna put some cling wrap over the top of that tzatziki.
Okay. Cool. Y'all, by the way, thank y'all for joining FoodTok TV. If you are new here, we do live shows every single day. This is Saturday. This is our tailgate. This is me and my husband Ryan. We are celebrating 13 years together, 8 years married on Tuesday. And we are the tailgate. And we love doing long smoking things. We love grilling things. I love scientific, like, technical things. He just loves throwing whatever on the grill and calling it a day. So, you know, it turns out to be a fun show when we do it. Thank y'all so much for joining and following and tapping those screens. If you guys are interested in any of the recipes we cook on FoodTok TV, you can go to foodtoktv.com and all the recipes that we do from our lives are going to be up there.
And
except for the ones from today.
And subscribe.
I have not. There we go. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, the lemon sugar is going to be really good. Like, this is a lemon simple syrup. This will be really good in cocktails. It'll be really good in baked goods. So many different... You can make icing out of this.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could. But what I'm primarily using this for is for cocktails. Right? Like, because I did squeeze some lemon juice in here earlier, but I could have just used some of my lemon simple syrup. Which, that's a lot of syrup.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a completely new one.
Yeah, completely. I was doing the new one to show them what the process is like because we just dumped sugar over it and just kind of kept it in the fridge and just like kept shaking it. But
I'm gonna flip these
this
down
was 2 weeks ago.
Flies don't get into them. They haven't been bad.
They haven't. But we are in the south and we live really close to a river, so the flies are about to get super bad.
Flies, river bugs.
Yeah, so make sure you are following FoodTok TV so that way you can see us come back for the part 2. What time is it now? 2:14. What time do you think we'll be?
2:14.
Do you think we should come back on at 3? 4?
Probably around 3. I think we'll come back on around 3 because we're at 227
We're going to say
3:15.
3:15.
227 degrees on our grill, and our meat is at 55 degrees, and we're trying to get it to 130 before we pull it, reverse sear it. So
at 3:15 Central, you're going to come back on a FoodTok TV and let us finish the rest of this stuff, and maybe I could do something different with this cucumber.
Oh man.
Or
even the same thing because this is delicious.
Yeah, this is delicious.
And you use which rum? Clear rum?
Yeah, I use the clear rum for this.
Which rum did you use? What was it?
El Dorado.
El Dorado. Oh yeah, El Dorado. Nice.
Yeah. So be sure you're following us. Check out foodtoktv.com to see all of our recipes and stuff that we do.
It's made from the
Demerara distillers and
Demerara sugar.
Oh yeah, Demerara.
Sugar and aged 3 years.
Yeah.
Nice. It's good.
Someone said they want it for their pancakes with powdered sugar. That is such a good idea.
Oh, that is a wonderful idea. I think it would be great in like maybe some kind of cobbler or another pastry.
Yes. So I will be doing some sort of video or something to show you guys the spent lemon syrup because I do think this is really serious. But I do want to make a blog on FoodTokTV.com describing that.
It would be great to take the lemon simple syrup and then use it to cook some peaches and raspberries to make a raspberry peach cobbler.
With
Make
the
raspberries and
lemons.
peaches in syrup, like a low temperature, maybe sous vide, and then use those inside of a cobbler.
So many things we can do. So many things.
And take that cobbler and put it on the Kamado because we can do that. And it's always
One of my
so good
favorite
when we
things
do
on the
that.
planet is food thought experiments. I love this. I love this. So I think we need to head off so that way we can like continue on with the live later. 3:15 Central. Be sure you're following us. We'll be back and we'll finish up the leg of lamb. We're gonna switch this into a grill and we're gonna do the zucchini and squash and
Grill powers activate.
grill powers activate. And then maybe I'll use the lemon simple syrup in a cocktail with this.
Ooh, yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah. So I think we're done for part one. So thank you for being here. This is now halftime. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, you really liked that drink.
I really do.
All right, guys, I will see you soon. Bye for now. We'll be back. See you soon. Bye-bye.